Oh, hey, Kat. I was just thinking about underrated games from the 2000s that people have forgotten about. Yeah. This Paper Mario game. Super Paper Mario and I connect on a very mutual level. We both suffer from middle child syndrome. Everyone always forgets about this one, probably because it's the black sheep of the series. It's as mixed as a mixed bag can be if that mixed bag was made out of Sonic CD. The gameplay is sometimes fun, sometimes it's remembering your mom's credit card number. Sometimes it's Mario, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's a dating sim. I suppose from my past videos on Paper Mario and what my opinions from there say, you can probably take a guess as to how I feel about this game. On first glance, it looks like a tap in the nuts to the series. Moves to a 2D perspective for most of the game, removes any turn-based mechanics, and removes a lot of the strategy on battling that was from the older games. If you told me all of these things about a new Paper Mario they were making, it would probably catch a backhand to the trash can. So what is this game? Why should you give it a shot? Well, it's a damn different Mario game, even different by Paper Mario standards. Nani? The first thing to note is the papercraft mechanics sort of take a backseat in this game in favor of more digital aesthetics. And this is the part where I talk about stuff I learned in school because, you know, what's a degree from University of Toronto worth? Nothing, right? We have this blocky digital aesthetic throughout the game, mouse cursors and computer symbols, and selection boxes going around characters. Now these digital themes have become ubiquitous to us today because we have our mobile phones everywhere we go. But this game was released in 2007, the iPhone just released. So all of this was very new, especially for a Mario game. But the best quality about this game, the thing that everyone inextricably holds to this game, is the story. The rest of the game's merits are a toss-up, you know, stir-fry vegetables and all that. But the story's the meat of that sweet bulgogi dish that keeps you coming back. This game is written like an anime. It's not like the other ones where they were written very funny. It was like you took the Mario characters and threw them into an anime story. Which actually sort of does happen in the story of the game. They kind of get thrusted out of the Mushroom Kingdom into this new world, the dimension between dimensions. The Mario crew is here in full force. We got Mario,
the Princess, Luigi,
and
Bowser.
And they all get sucked into this world and have to work towards the common goal of not seeing every dimension get destroyed. Just another Wednesday in the Mario universe. And you use this plaza named Flipside to travel between dimensions so Mario can collect the 8 magical egg MacGuffins. Going to a new world like this also means we meet new characters, new places, stuff we've never seen before. After the first cutscene, guess how many toads you see? 0. A hot 0! Man, it's like going on vacation out of Canada and not seeing a goose every 3 seconds. I wonder if this is why Sticker Star had so many toads, man, to make up for this last game. But all the people in the game have this weird aesthetic where they don't have like arms and legs, they have hands and stuff, and they're animated by different parts of their body. So you get these Mac OS people and the Canadians from South Park.
I'm not your friend, buddy!
The story is where this game shines, and that's not just true of the overarching story because each of the levels you go through, they have their own mini plots and arcs, and they're cool as well, you know? In one chapter you go to this mansion where the sage protecting the egg MacGuffin is. Except when you get there, this spider-ass girl, she says that she's not there, and you try to sneak around, you hit this vase and... Oh, but then she frauds you into making her pay back 1 million rubies. I don't know the currency exchange rate, but then you have to do manual labor for an unfair wage in a Mario game. Another one has our guide Pixel and one of the game's characters, Tippy, get kidnapped by a fucking otaku. Hey, what are you doing with your hands? What the hell is that? Literally, this guy has action figures of past Paper Marios. He has manga. He speaks like he never takes a second of his eye off Reddit. And you are filming a caged creature. I am not going down this path. The icing on the cake is, once you get to him, he only lets you in if you're Peach. I actually can't believe they did this. It's a guy who can't talk to girls using a simulator to talk. No way this is real. No way people actually do this. Here's here's another favor. You go to this level where it tricks you into fighting 100 samurai guys. Yeah, it's like the pit of 100 trials. And you fight in the tournament. You're like, wow, this is a unique change of pace. I like it. But then the world's like, yeah, nah. The entire dimension gets engulfed in nothingness. Did you notice that thing behind us? It's like the moon in Majora's Mask.
The whole game, this thing's right behind your shoulder looking at you like, hey, you cheating on your test?
And most of the game, you're like, yeah, we're gonna stop this thing until it engulfs a world. Like, you do save it at the end of the day, but during the time they're gone, they're gone. They are dead. So you head back and everything's just nice. You can walk and walk. It's just nothing. Until you find something that resembles one of the 8 egg MacGuffins. Jesus, this has been one eventful day. Whew, well, that is enough for me for one day. I think I'm gonna go take a... Jesus Christ! And Mario got sent to hell. Like, they did their damn hardest with marketing to make this not look like the game it was. Super Paper Mario. On the back, Mario flips out. He's stuck in 2D. That's not what this game is. There are way bigger parts of this game that they totally leave out with the marketing. And then this game fell to the wayside with many people, and they forgot all about it. I think this can be blamed on the gameplay. It's a weird mismatch of Mario RPGs and normal Mario. And that intersection didn't sit well with many people. For one, they ditched all the partners you liked about the older games, and now you have these shitheads. You can use them to attack enemies, for defense, to move around, or for specific situations. Wow, and they're just as transparent as the gameplay. I don't even know how to make a video game! And you can switch between these things depending on the situation you need them for, which leads me to one of the biggest and worst problems I have with the game. Oh, I need to flip with Mario! Oh, nope, I need to jump over this pit with
The princess.
And now, I need to switch to
Bowser!
If you're gonna make me change abilities every 2 seconds, whether I'm ground pounding a block or scratching my balls, why the hell are the menus so clunky? You know what it probably was? This guy. See, the game was actually to be developed for the GameCube, but because the Wii was coming out and the GameCube's life was over, they decided to switch development over, which would mean utilizing this as the main controller. This as your main option of movement. With all these few buttons, that's all you got to work with. Now the core gameplay looks a lot different from the older Paper Marios, and it sort of becomes an action RPG.
Wow, look at all this action. Wow, oh, I'm sweating.
There's still battle mechanics like you can't touch this, you can't jump on that. But unfortunately, most of my battles usually consist of... When you're not jumping or burning enemies to a crisp, the gameplay takes a more puzzle platforming approach. However, most of the puzzles or secrets can easily be solved when you press this. Ladies and gentlemen, the appeal of the game. Literally, this was the commercial.
We would like to play.
Go from 2D to 3D in Super Paper Mario.
Hold on, here's another one. Let's go look at these unique Wii controls. Okay, I think I counted one unique Wii control. The other one you just use to perform stylish tricks, while this you use at least 10 times max in the whole game. Hey, this is not very unique, you know. Okay, I have a headache, let me just settle it for you. This game's got good qualities and bad qualities. I think the best quality about it is its storytelling, its themes, and its general presentation. I will not say this often, but this game was really before its time. There's many experiences within the game that always catch you by surprise. And they just mix up all the gameplay on you like out of nowhere. I love shit like that. I can only imagine what it would have been like if it was like Thousand Year Door. I honestly don't know how to describe this game, but it reminds me of something really, really recent. Yeah, let's forget this game ever happened. Every time I think I've gotten away from undertale, it creeps its way back into anything. God damn it, I'm done with Flowey as Rio, Frisk all the clown as skeletons. Can I please just forget it? Oh wait, Unpaid, it's the end card. So I say thank you to patrons for patroning these past few months. Your $10 reward of a shirt shall come near the years, and I hope, and everyone